You. As you get that gift list going for the kids this holiday season, 10 Investigates wants you to think about safety problems with some riding toys. We've uncovered a pattern of toys bursting into flames. Investigative reporter Paul Aker is here with what he's uncovered. Paul.
And that's right. We found reports that includes a claim of a boiling battery, smoke, and toys catching on fire. The problems go back years, but unfortunately it continues. Most recently, a 3-year-old boy nearly died after riding a toy that caught on fire.
Get set, go.
When you're a little kid, this is fun in the fast lane. Battery-powered riding toys. But 10 Investigates has learned that many of these ride-on toys, as they're called, have a history of danger.
His pants were on fire and his shirt was on fire.
In Athens County last spring, Marlon Buckley's son Wyatt was riding a Perdue brand toy tractor like this one. Marlon looked up to see it in flames.
And he screamed, and he ran to me, and I ran to him, and I got him about right there. And I thought I could get the clothes off before it got to his skin, but at the time I couldn't get his pants unbuttoned. And that was the worst part. I couldn't get his clothes off him fast enough, I think.
As Marlon tried to save Wyatt, his mom called 911.
It's an electrical burn.
Electrical burn?
His toy caught on fire, yeah.
The fire left Wyatt with 2nd and 3rd degree burns over 60% of his body.
His legs, his belly, his arms. He burnt really bad.
He turned 3 while he was in the hospital.
5 months later, and Wyatt is doing better. His parents don't want to put him in front of TV cameras, but they took this video at the hospital. Heather Buckley says her 3-year-old faces a lifetime of uncertainty.
Once he starts growing, the skin grafts only stretch so far, so they really can't say if he's going to need surgeries or how many more he's going to need.
10 Investigates has learned riding toys have repeatedly put kids in danger. In fact, some companies, including Perdue, have been forced to recall their products because of overheating and fire. Look at this Consumer Product Safety Commission recall notice from 1999. In it, Perdue recalled 270,000 riding toys because, quote, electrical components can overheat, presenting fire and injury hazards. Even so, in Wyatt's case, the toy was not under recall and Perdue denies responsibility. It sent us this statement that says, quote, we do not see any evidence that the toy malfunctioned since the materials of our toys cannot suddenly burst into flames. We are confident that other extraordinary external factors were involved to cause such a sudden fire.
To suggest that there was an external cause is really mystifying to me.
Attorney Dale Perdue represents Wyatt's family. He expects to file a lawsuit.
This is a strong case. This is a product that was defective and caused a fire. There's no question about that.
Perdue has gotten into trouble in past years for allegedly failing to admit its riding toy safety problems quickly enough. In 2002, it agreed to pay the federal government $150,000 to settle those claims. More recently, 10 Investigates found this consumer complaint to the federal government that says last spring a Perdue battery overheated, made boiling sounds, and looked as though it was about to burst. But Perdue
keep on driving
is not the only company to face questions about safety. In September, a company called Bluestem recalled these ride-on toys because, quote, the battery can overheat, smoke, melt, and catch on fire. A few years earlier, another company recalled its Cinderella-powered cars because of fire and burn hazards. In one case, quote, flames shot from under the hood while a 4-year-old was riding. Good, Senator. How are you? By satellite, we took our findings to Senator Sherrod Brown.
We need sometimes better language, tighter laws.
Brown says government needs to strengthen oversight on the toys that often have component parts made overseas.
If a company buys its products or its ingredients or its components from China, they need to be responsible knowing where they all came from before they fit together and what Chinese supplier made them. And the public has a right to know that.
With or without government action, Wyatt's dad just hopes parents get the message before it's too late.
Be very, very careful to what you purchase across the market.
Again, Perdue's position is there is no evidence that the toy Wyatt Buckley was riding caught on fire because of problems with its product. I did reach out to representatives from the industry. They were either not interested in commenting or just didn't reply. Paul Aker, 10 Investigates.